Now on some TV and movie talk. Now, did you watch the Shy yet? How many episodes? This is 3 episodes we in, right?
Two or three, something like that.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the show?
You can first off, you can tell is female writers
Yes.
because they do this soul food type of gathering seem like every damn season where
Yes.
where all everybody on the show know each other. All the
Hmm.
enemies, everybody that's friends, enemies, whatever. Everybody's in the same house, the same gathering, just like coexisting, and that's bullshit.
Yes.
Um, I guess it's okay. I don't. I liked Reg before. I hate that he they took him off the show,
Hmm.
but then I hated even more how they brought him back.
Yes.
So now you got hit up and you had blood coming out your mouth, blood all over your shirt. Because if you got hit up and there was no blood, we could say okay, maybe you had a bulletproof vest on.
Right.
But now you got a spy telling you what's going on in the streets, and then all of a sudden you just pop back up after the dude is dead. It didn't
Hmm.
make no sense.
Well,
It
one,
doesn't.
go ahead. I'm
Another
sorry.
thing. Um, Amon Shepard's mom. What's her name?
Her real name?
Well, no, well, whatever. We talking about her.
Yeah, yeah.
On the
I don't know her
show,
name on the show.
she's supposed to be so gangster and ruthless. But when she had to drop on homeboy, what's his name?
Yeah, I don't know his name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she didn't kill him. She told me, I know you killed my son. This and that. He like, no, I didn't do it. I didn't call it. You know what I mean? So your cousin did it, and your cousin worked for you. She should have shot his motherfucking ass, but she let
Right,
him live and go after the cousin. That was
right.
straight bullshit.
Hmm. Well, one positive thing I have to say about this show, this is one beautiful show. The ladies' makeup, hair, and dresses look nice. The set looks nice. It's a beautiful looking show. But boy, it's some shitty writing. So
It is.
what's up with the half brother with these damn fingernails?
He was on this other show that man Shay used to watch. He was like a little goofy dude. It was a classroom show. I
Hmm.
feel like it was one of them foreign shows that I told you about. I forget the name of it. But he was already in that show too. But now he on some other shit on this one.
Yeah, and now would those guys will sit around and play cards with him with them fingernails like that?
I think they would, but I think they'd be cutting on him.
Hmm.
Because even if that was my cousin, you know what I mean, and he was fucking up, I'd be like, you fingernail painting sucker, why don't you play right? You know what I mean? I would bring it up in conversation.
Right,
But everybody just don't even say nothing about it. And it's like bullshit. You know what I mean?
right. And how about how they took the kid, both of the dad and the stepdad took the kid to the zoo.
Mm. Yeah, it's like a lot of bullshit. Even when Amon Shepard, his wife, the lady said, "You gonna stay with me and move in with me," but she
Right.
gave the other kid to Emmett. I'm like, why is she giving her kid to Emmett? And she like, cause that's his dad. He can take care of. I'm like, no, the kid should be with the mom. Well, she's still trying to get herself together. Okay, but she moving into a mansion now.
Okay.
She can take care of her own kid. He got his own situation going on. Yeah, that's his kid, but yours like his whole primary custody. You always had him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she just gave. It's not like she just sent them over there. It's almost like she just gave up on them.
Right. That's what I was trying to say.
Now,
And they
does he
fucked up
have a
on
learning disability?
they fucked up on the story. Yeah, they kind of make it seem like he a little slow,
Right.
but they fucked up on the story because now that's she's supposed to be having that's supposed to be what's the name son, right? The gangster with a tattoo on his face.
No, the other little kid is
Okay, that's what I meant. The other little kid, yeah,
yeah.
but she got pregnant when she got raped. So
Hmm.
where did this guy come from? Remember, she was messing with the track star coach, the head coach.
Yes.
Then she got kidnapped, and the kidnapper was raping and banging on her and shit. And then she got pregnant. So where did she have time to be messing with this guy
Right.
and get pregnant?
Hmm.
I said, and me and Shay talked about that from the jump. I was like, hold on, how he the baby dad? And he wasn't even around. It was two dudes before him
Right.
or after him, but he wasn't around for that to happen. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, hey, look, let's just take the kids to the zoo. What type of loony universe are these people, these writers are living in? Hey, nobody in hell would do some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a little nutty, but we still watch it. I like the better, even with like the preacher. He just gonna come with all a stack of cash. So I'm talking to a little kid, you gonna sell me your
right.
dad church. Like he got the authority to sell the church.
And his mom is there. Like,
Right,
it's not like he don't have any family. His mom is there. You
right.
ask her if you want to buy the church.
What they about 17 or something, right? In their last year of school or something. And you
Oh
asking it?
goodness, I thought they was older than that. Well, yeah, you're right because the girl about to go to college, the dark skinned girl. Remember, she used the money to
Yeah, yeah,
fund the
yeah.
rap career. So
So
you're
he
right.
about
They about
17,
17.
18. So who is he to be selling the church?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then my
He's
man, Sleaze Bucket from Power and shit. He's sitting there going to every women house talking about some let me do a prayer for you and shit on
right.
Mother's Day. Man, if you don't get out my house,
And then you can tell, like you said, these writers, you can tell majority are black women. Because how about how when the Reverend had the white girl in his office, and the guy like, "Ooh, I know you ain't gonna sleep with that white girl in the church." Like, what's
mm,
some? Ain't no dude would say anything like that.
right.
If I
Yeah,
seen that going on, I'd just walk out.
exactly.
I don't have nothing to do with that. That's on him. Ooh, you got that white girl in the church. I want to know if those guys just say the hell with it, I'm getting a check,
Yeah,
or they'll just
they know it's bullshit. And they be like, you know what? They wrote this bullshit, but fuck it. I got to do what I got to do to get this check.
hmm All right, Dale. So did you watch the season debut of BMF? What was your thoughts on that?
BMF. It's getting corny,
Yes.
but
Well, first,
but I
first,
still watch it.
okay. First of all, how the hell these guys, two black, young black guys, go straight down to Mexico, don't speak a lick of Spanish, and break a Mexican man out of jail?
Well, shit. Let's talk about a little bit before that how they was stuck in the desert walking. How the
Right.
fuck you in Mexico in a foreign country, stuck in the desert, you gonna walk and break somebody out of jail? By the time you even get out of the, if you get out of, first off, you ain't getting out of no fucking desert on feet. And
Right.
if you was, you'd be so depleted and fucked up, you ain't gonna have no energy to try to break nobody out. Yeah, has to be in jail too. That was just so stupid.
You're
I said, oh,
right.
here we go veering off with the story, making it fucking comical.
hmm Now, what's your thoughts on the show?
Um, I watch it for the entertainment value, but I already know it's like a lot of bullshit. Just same with shy type shit.
See, like I said, I think it's good to watch it so we can be on here and
my
goofing.
man, my man was stuck in Mexico because he got bit by one of the poisonous snakes in the world, about to
Yeah.
die. They do
Yes.
this voodoo shit and the snake and all this other stuff, you know what I mean? And the chicken. And then the brother, like, oh, you believing in the wrong stuff. That ain't like you obviously saw it work with your bare eyes. It's one thing if it
hmm
didn't work, but it actually worked and he's healthy now. You know what I mean? When he's on his damn deathbed. So what's the problem?
Right. Well, we Christians, we don't do anything like that.
But you can kill motherfuckers and sell drugs, but y'all
Right.
Christians. Y'all funny.
Well, speaking of that, how's a mom become a damn pastor at a church with her two sons as like one of the most top tier drug
Biggest
dealers
known
in
drug
it?
dealers in the world. I said, look at this
Right.
mess here.
And she a pastor at a church.
Mm-hmm.
Who would allow that shit?
Hey, well, shit. The lady we just did the show on, she was already convicted fucking scam artist, and she got voted in. So look,
Yeah.
anything's possible.
Anything else about the show?
Uh, you know what I'm tired of seeing? I'm tired of seeing Lala in every goddamn hood show.
Yes,
Like they make it seem like she's just attractive ass young girl that everybody want.
exactly.
Like,
But
damn, we
here's
can't get no new faces on here, some new young girl or something. Or if
right.
she want to be an older girl, get an older lady, but not her. Why she got to be on everything? She's on like what? Was she on like all three shows?
Yes.
Like, goddamn.
And they sell her like you said, they sell her as like this most attractive lady. Like the guys like got a fawn over her or whatever.
Right.
And here's a woman that's almost 50 years old.
And all
And
type of surgery shit to her face and stuff. She used to
right.
look pretty when she was younger. Now she look crazy as hell to me. I can't believe people fawning all over her like that.
And when you go to a white show or a other show, where you see this 50-year-old is bagging these young men like like this.
Mm-hmm.
And how about on a shy how she done slept with the son, she slept with the father. Now she gets with a dude that just got out of jail, but she don't want to have sex.
Mm.
Now what time of crap
Because
is
she
that?
really like him. And then they
Right,
always say that when they don't really like you, they give you the draws, but if they really like you, they make you wait.
right. The
Backwards
girl
ass thinking.
Right, the girl, and they all in, like you said, they all know each other, and they all in a cookout with each other, and and then my man and the father then ran up in
Mm-hmm.
there. Anything else TV wise?
Uh, Godfather Harlem. Did you watch that?
Yes.
You want to talk about it?
You can go ahead. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. Uh,
The only thing I complained about is the same shit I've been complaining about is how the Godfather just kept letting fucking what's the boy name Lucas, right?
Frank Lucas, yes.
Yeah, kept letting Frank Lucas fuck him over and still not doing nothing about it. Well, now he worked for him, but I'm talking about leading up to him working for him, to him coming to the hospital trying to kill you, kidnapping you, one of your workers and your friend, beating the shit out of him. You want this guy around? Even if I was the other,
You forgetting he was two timing. He was telling
oh
the
yeah,
other
double
dude the
double
business.
agent and shit.
Yeah,
He
go
was
ahead.
robbing shit. He was robbing your fucking customers that was playing cards and gambling and shit.
Yeah,
You just a straight snake in the grass, and you
and
gonna keep letting them get a break.
and you also forget that he stole the drugs.
Yep, fucking shit. That's what I mean. Like, if this can't be real. This part of the story, because
Right.
if you ruthless gangster like you was, you'd have been put a bullet in his ass.
Hmm.
Even my man, the fucking muscle old head boy, he beats you up and kidnaps you. You gonna watch him walk around and shit? I gotta get
Right.
my. I would if Frank Lucas say I can't kill him, I'm gonna beat him damn near the end of his life and not kill him. I'm putting his ass in the hospital for what he did to me. Then we can
R-
call it even.
Right. And they kind of sort of toned down the rapping shit, but it's still there, but it's not as much as it was
Yeah, that don't
in
bother me.
seasons. A period piece in goddamn rap music.
They not listening to it on the
It
show,
don't
so it
matter,
don't matter.
man.
Yeah,
Damn
it
Rick
don't matter.
Ross.
It don't
No,
matter.
it doesn't matter what you say. You still shouldn't do it. Well, all that
No,
beautiful music you can be playing, I don't want to hear no damn Swiss beats.
you listening, then you watching, ain't you? I already did.
And then I go like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah,
See?
it's okay, but it's starting to go sideways. So even with the young boy that want to join the military, let that motherfucker join the military.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, it was so hard for black men to get a job and stuff and do anything. He don't want to do that no more. He want to join the military. Let him. If he get his head shot off, then it happens. If he don't, at least he got like the GI Bill. He got some shit going for himself.
And
So they
they was
going,
going to kidnap him and send him to Canada, from which he
right.
would just get a bus ticket and come right back home.
And that's another thing. How you going to Canada? You can just cross the border without a passport and all that shit too.
Maybe back then, I don't know.
All right.
You gonna go to Canada? The hell type.
The ending was real good. How my man set him up and shit. What's his name? Joe.
Yeah.
Joe set
Hmm.
him up something good. Didn't he blow that fucking dude head off and shit? And
Yep.
got the money and got the fucking club.
Yep. Hmm. Anything else TV wise?
Um, you don't watch Government Cheese, do you?
No, what's that?
Check it out. It's a show about a black guy, older black guy. You've seen him in some movies. He usually play like serious roles and stuff, but in this is like a comedy. He like a fucking scam artist guy, went to jail.
Hmm.
He got a family. He got two sons. One of them is I think he a cowboy. The other son, they're teenagers, and one he called Einstein is supposed to be like super smart.
Hmm.
And he got his wife. His wife is a older lady. I think she's real nice looking too. But he comes out of jail and comes back home, but the wife really don't want nothing to do with him. But he's back in the house, so of
Right.
course you know he's scheming and scamming, trying to get money. It got Bokeem Woodbine.
Hmm.
He's like I don't know if that's his brother or his homeboy, but it's Government Cheese. Check it out. It's funny and shit. It's only I think it's only one season.
Okay. What else?
That's it on the TV front.
All right, with movies. Yes, I took your advice and I seen Sinners. First of all,
Whoa,
another
whoa,
this
whoa! Before you start, give me a 1 to 10.
oh, I give it like a 9.5. I loved it.
Oh shit, you about time. It's funny because when I said a 9, she was like, "Really? You liked it?" I said, "Yeah, I liked it a lot." You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit in that movie that besides just a regular vampire movie. You know what I
Right.
mean? And then I asked 3 girls at the job that watched the movie. I ain't gonna ask no white girls because they ain't gonna watch it. You know what I mean? It seemed like white people think the movie's a racist movie, so they just it's weird that we watch all their movies, but when we have black movies, they just don't watch them.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
every guy that I asked loved the movie. And then when I watched the podcasts like Joe Buttons, Tariq Nasheed, they're giving it 9s and 10s and stuff too.
Hmm.
But go ahead, you can go do your review.
Well, first of all, this is a beautiful movie. Cinematography, beautiful. The set design, everything was beautiful. Directed well. This is definitely one of the best movies this year so far, definitely. And
Yes.
the Oscar race, this better be cleaned up on writing, directing. You can get Michael B for acting because he did play two roles, and they were two different roles from different from each other.
Right. And once you start watching the movie, you forget that he's the same person. You just look at him like, okay, they brothers. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right. But go on what you said about the racist shit. I didn't see anything racist about it, like blacks versus whites. Well,
Yeah.
I'm like looking at it because when you go on Twitter, they
Be-
talk about that stuff all the time. I
because
didn't see anything like what was racist about it.
it's only the thing is when you watch the previews, the vampires are white, the first vampires. And
Right.
since they don't watch the movie, they don't know that like all the rest of the vampires are black. It's like three white, maybe four whites vampires, a couple Asian vampires, and the rest of them majority is black. And
Mm-hmm.
then it only picked back up at the end when he off all the white Klansmen. How's that
Right.
racist if he fucking up Klansmen? They the ones racist. They getting the get back.
Right. And I think they knew all about the vampire shit too. The Klansmen. That's what I'm talking about. I think they knew all about the when they sold them the
No, no, they didn't know.
yes, they did
No, they didn't.
because remember it was a slaughterhouse. They said it was a slaughterhouse. Remember he
And
walked
it
in
was
and said,
yeah,
"Well,
okay. It
okay, but
was
what kind of slaughterhouse was it?"
fucking up black people.
Okay, but who was doing that?
The Klan.
Okay, so you don't think the vampires might have something to do with it?
No, no. Because remember, after he sold the house, he got their money, and then at the end, he wanted to come back and make sure this is a slaughterhouse. Now I got their money. I'm gonna fuck them up in here and still have my own land. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So that was the plan. They didn't know nothing about the vampires.
And another thing, Twitter was going in on Mary. It was pretty obvious when she first appeared on the screen that she was biracial by the
Right,
conversations they
right.
was having. So I didn't get all this black white shit, especially when the Irish vampire broke it down about how they was downtrodden and everything like that. So where do you get racist shit from? Like
Because
you said, the only thing that was racist was the Klansmen, and they weren't really in the movie like that. Only in the beginning and the end.
right, and I think because a lot of people, the thing is, a lot of white people like her. They talk about how beautiful she is, she's attractive. So it hurt their heart when she said that she has black in her. That
Right.
kind of fucked them up. You know what I mean? So then they started giving her hate mail and talking shit to her and all that type shit. And why, like she said herself, why does she have to hide who she is?
Right.
And she was happy that she finally got to play a role that wasn't just a white role because she said the only roles they was offering her in Hollywood was white roles.
Hmm.
So if she got, they said her grandparent was black and Filipino, I think, right?
I see. I thought it was her mom.
I
I
think it
don't.
was I think it was a grandpa. I think the grandpa was black and Filipino,
Hmm.
not her mom. It was a grandpa. Now in the movie, you talking about in the movie, I'm talking about in real
No,
life.
I'm talking about in real life.
No,
I think.
in the movie, it was her mom. Her mom was mixed, and her mom used to watch the boys, the twins.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But in real life, I think it was the grandpa. I have to double check and see, but I think it's a grandpa. He's black and Filipino. So, like you said, as soon as she came on the scene, I already knew from the jump that she was like a fucking albino, not albino, but with a mulatto chick. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah. It was hold on. Let me see. Her, her, let me see. Her grandfather is half Filipino and half African American
Yeah,
grandfather.
that's what I thought.
Hmm. Yeah, it was a great movie. And
It's
then
funny.
and then another thing, Twitter was talking about how there was a Asian Black Alliance. There wasn't no darn Asian Black Alliance. The only alliance was is it was transactional. The only reason why they was there because they was getting paid. They weren't there for
Now,
to hang with them.
see, now I got some pushback with that. I think they was cool with, but this is almost like what's going on in real life. You have these pop up uh delis, Chinese delis making the hoagies in the hood. You got the laundry mats, you got the liquor stores, and they'll be in there and they'll be cool with you. Hey, Mike, they'll have like American name. Mike, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? They'll be all your friends, but I think they'll shoot you in the ass in a heartbeat. Point to the cops, send you in a heartbeat, anything. Like come up short and see what happens. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So I think that kind of played the role in the movie too, because they supposed to be cooling down, and they tried to protect her, and in the end, she invited all the motherfuckers in.
Right.
It's like,
Hmm.
goddamn, like we gonna hold this shit down until the morning. They can't come in here. You know what I mean? So let's just chill. She like, come in, motherfuckers. I might would have cracked her upside the head and fucking gagged her and shit. Cause she was
Uh,
out of control.
well, how about when my man put his hand around her mouth and he she bit him?
Yeah, I would have fucked her up. But she was out of control. And she's the one that got everybody killed, really. If they'd have just
Hmm.
chilled, that'd have been all right. The only persons that was in there that can come back, well, I think, was Mary. She got invited in. But ain't
Right.
nobody else get invited back in. So she can come in there and get fucked up, but only her by herself. You know what I mean?
Right. Hmm.
So yeah, she got everybody fuck killed on that one and shit. But I thought it's funny because, like I said, when I first watched, and the movie is over 2 hours long. Usually when it's a 2 hour long movie, I'm like, oh, here we go. It's a drag ass movie. But it flowed kind of smooth and easy. So you by the time the movie is over, you like, damn, I want some more of that.
Right.
And since I wanted more of it, of course, I watched it twice to catch all the shit that I missed.
Mm.
And I can't tell you the last time I watched a movie twice in like damn the same month. But I watched it twice because I was seeing like a lot of stuff online saying what you missed. You know what I mean? So I wanted
Right.
to see for myself what I missed, that type shit. Yeah, it was an
And
excellent movie.
and even though this is a horror movie, I'm not a fan of horror movies, but this was one of the good ones. I'm glad that we can have a quote unquote period piece that doesn't show like blacks all downtrodden and getting their ass tied to a fence and all that shit.
Yeah, because we already tired of that type shit.
Right. So kudos to that. Kudos to Ryan Coogler too for writing and directing this. They definitely should clean up in the Oscars.
Yeah, that was a good movie and shit.
Well, I've seen a lot of movies, and I'll just give a little quick review of
Oh,
them.
real quick. Did you see the Stroll, the one everybody talking about now?
No, did
Okay.
y'all watch it?
Yeah, I watched it, and I don't really fuck with Tyler Perry like that, but I gave
Mm,
him a chance on this one, and he ain't do me too wrong. It was a
yeah.
good movie.
All right. I seen Hellboy, the Crooked Man, a shitty movie.
Is this the
er,
same Hellboy or this a different Hellboy? You
d-
mean like the Marvel character?
it's not a Marvel character. It's a comic book character, but I
Right.
don't
Well,
think
that's what
it's
I meant.
Marvel.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's that same Hellboy. It's it's a shitty movie because it's low budget. You can't have a low budget comic book movie anymore. And the special effects, I seen kids do special effects better on their computer than this show, than this movie. So it's a shitty movie to me. Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts was a good movie.
Don't
But it
spoil this on Thunderbirds because I gotta watch it.
it's more of a drama than a comic book movie. I'll just leave it at that. Mission Impossible was a summer. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Entertaining. It's a summer movie.
Okay.
You know. Furioso, Mad Max Saga. It was okay, watchable. Godzilla versus Kong. The new. Oh, what was you about to say? Something about Max?
No, I didn't watch that. I watched the first one when it came out, but that was enough for me.
Godzilla versus Kong, the new Empire, watchable movie. I thought that this was going to be the last one. I said, goodness, they don't need to do another one, but lo and behold, that they're shooting another Godzilla and King Kong movie.
I downloaded it because it looked decent, so I said I'll watch it. I just ain't never get around to it.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna give it away. Counterattack is a movie on Netflix. The darn movie is only like an hour long. It's a Spanish movie. It's all in Spanish. It's about these military guys that was hanging around and they ran into some women that escaped a cartel
Hmm.
and they escaped the cartel and their other friends was kidnapped, so they had went and tried to rescue them. Uh, Good action scenes in it. Definitely, you should definitely. Like I say, it's Spanish. I mean,
Hmm.
and that's it with me in the movies. Anything else?
I did see this dumbass movie. It's a new Leprechaun movie came out. God,
Mm-hmm.
that was horrible. This is like not even a B movie. This got to be a goddamn Z movie. The damn Leprechaun is about 5'6", 5'5". He's like
Right.
a fucking damn near our height and shit. You know what I mean? He got green makeup on his face, but his hands is like white boy white. I said, man,
Mm.
this is the worst movie I've ever seen and shit. I don't even know how they could get away with using the same name.
Right.
Yeah, that was horrible and shit.
Anything else?
Nah.
All right. You can reach the Judgementals on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube at PNL Judgementals, Instagram, the two underscores Judgementals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. So, all right, Phil.
All right, y'all. Peace out.